Good morning, students. Welcome to the class. In the previous video, I told you about indoor games and outdoor games. We also discussed why games are important to us, what types of games are there, and how games improve our stamina and help us to stay fit and healthy. So, we discussed about two types of games, indoor games and outdoor games. Indoor games are the games which are played inside the house or under a roof. Indoor games can be played anywhere at any time of the day, but yes, some certain indoor games do have a specific area, like boxing. Boxing needs a proper boxing ring. Then table tennis needs proper table, proper area. Snooker, billiards, proper table has to be there. But there are certain indoor games like chess, carom, card games, board games. They can be played anywhere at any time of the day because they are not affected by weather. Since we are playing these games under a roof, these games are not affected by weather. Some common indoor games are chess, carom, ludo, card games, board games. People play these games in their free time or in their leisure time or to entertain themselves. Outdoor games are the games which are played outside. Some famous common outdoor games are hockey, football, basketball, volleyball, cricket. Okay, outdoor games, as the name says, they cannot be played inside and they need a proper ground to be played. Of course, when children play, they play anywhere, but outdoor games require proper ground. Now, there are a lot of good values which we learn from outdoor games. Outdoor games help us in staying fit and healthy. By playing outdoor games, we get lot of exercises. Then outdoor games teach us lot of good values also, which I discussed in my previous video. Okay, now today we will be doing the exercises. Name any game that involves more than 10 players. Any game that involves more than 10 players means when there are more than 10 players. In cricket, 11 players are there plus one extra 12th man. In football also, more than 10 players are there. Then, as I told you in the previous video also, hockey is the national game of India, as we have national animal, national fruit, national bird. We have national game also. Hockey is the national game of India. And Usain Bolt is the fastest runner in the world. And I told you earlier also that the person who completes 100-meter sprint in minimum time is considered as the fastest runner. So Usain Bolt is the fastest runner in the world. That means he holds the world record for minimum time in 100-meter sprint. Now, what are the key words in this lesson? The key words are indoor games. Games usually played under a roof are called indoor games. For example, Ludo, chess, etc. And outdoor games. Games usually played outside in the open are called outdoor games. For example, kho-kho, hockey, etc. Okay. Now, things to remember. What are the main points of the lesson? We play different games. To stay fit and healthy, we should play. Games are of two types, indoor and outdoor games. Listening to music, playing games on the computer are some other forms of recreation. Apart from playing games, there are other forms of recreation. Recreation means to entertain ourselves or the activities which we do in our free time, in our leisure time, and the activities which we like doing, which we enjoy doing. So there are a lot of activities which can be done in our free time for recreation purpose, like book reading, writing poem, or writing anything, gardening, dancing, singing, listening to music, okay, cooking. Some people love cooking also. So there are a lot of then maybe stamp collection, coin collection. So there are a lot of other activities also which people do for their recreation, because all the time we cannot play. Maybe someone is alone at home, there is no one else to play, so people do, there are so many other activities which to keep themselves busy. So this is called other recreational activities. Recreation means to entertain. Now we will do the exercises. First is take the correct option. First is, which one is not indoor game? Ludo, chess, cricket, table tennis. Which is not an indoor game? Ludo is indoor game, chess is indoor game, cricket is not an indoor game. Then second is, which one of the following are outdoor games? Cricket, football, hockey, all of these. Cricket is an outdoor game, football is an outdoor game, hockey is an outdoor game. So the correct answer is all of these. Next is, play games to be fit and healthy, sad and weak, sad, strong. Why do we play games? We play games to be fit and healthy. Fourth is, indoor games are played under a roof, water, fire, fight. Indoor games are played under a roof. Now next is, identify all the activities shown below and match them correctly. First is carom, chess, hockey, ludo, football. You have to identify the activities shown below and then match them correctly. First is the picture of which game? You can easily identify. This picture is of Ludo. So we will match Ludo with Ludo. Then second picture is of football. So we will match this with football. Third picture is carom. So we will match this with carom. Fourth picture is of hockey. So match this with hockey. And fifth picture is chess. So match this with chess. Now state true or false. First, hockey is an indoor game. Is this true or false? This is false because hockey is an outdoor game. We should always play. Is it true or false? This is also false. We should not always play. When it is time to play, then only we should play, not all the time. Then third is, Ludo is an indoor game. This is true. Fourth, we should play chess in the playground. False. We do not play chess in the playground. Chess is an indoor game. And games keep us fit and healthy. This is true. Okay. So next is question answers. Answer the following. First question is, which kind of game is important and why? Which kind of game is important and why? Outdoor games are important because they keep us fit and healthy. By playing outdoor games, we get lot of physical exercises. Okay, so outdoor games are important because they help us in keeping fit and healthy, and they also keep us away from lots of diseases. They help to increase our stamina. So outdoor games are important. Second is, what are the values of outdoor games? We have done it here. What are the values that we get from outdoor games? The values that we get from outdoor games are, if we play in the morning, we inhale fresh air, and we feel refreshed. Then our body is also exercised. Then these games help us to form our character. They help in developing our personality and team spirit. Then we learn the value of cooperation and unity. Then we learn to obey the orders of captain. Thus, we learn obedience, discipline, and order. And then we become generous and imbibe fellow feeling. So these are some of the values which we get from outdoor games. Next is, what do we learn from outdoor games? The answer of this question is also, it's almost similar to that of second question. The question is, what do we learn from outdoor games? So we learn some basic good values from outdoor games, like we learn to be obedient, we learn to remain in discipline, we learn caring, we learn sharing, we learn the value of cooperation and unity. Okay, so the answer of question number 2, that is, what are the values of outdoor game and what do we learn from outdoor games? Both are almost same. Then players score points by striking a shuttlecock with the racket. Which game is being referred to? In which game do you use a racket and a shuttlecock? We use racket in badminton, we use racket in table tennis, we use racket in lawn tennis. But in table tennis and lawn tennis, we use balls. In badminton, we use shuttlecock. So here, badminton is being referred to. Now, next question is, what would happen if we stop playing? If we stop playing, what would happen? Just imagine. If we stop playing, we will get bored throughout the day. The day you have your games period, you look forward to a game period because everybody likes to play. Everybody likes going out and play. So if we stop playing, we will get bored. Then our health will also get deteriorated because lack of physical exercise leads to many problems. If a person keeps sitting inside the house throughout the day, and if a person is sitting, obviously either he would work on a computer or he would play games on computer or play games on mobile phones, or he will keep watching television, so that will put strain on his eyes. Okay, his weight will increase and they will become couch potato. That means they will stick to the couch and they will gain weight, which will lead to many diseases. So if we stop playing, we will not get exercise, we will not get fresh air in the morning. Okay, so and all these problems will lead to other problems. Then HOTS, higher order thinking skills. The bat and ball game played between two teams of 11 players on a roughly circular field is dash. How is it played? Now the bat and ball game played between two teams of 11 players on a roughly circular field is. Now which game is played with bat and ball? And everybody is aware that cricket is played with bat and ball. The ground is, you must have seen, the ground is always, it's almost circular in shape. And now is it played, two batsmen are there at both end of the pitch. At both the ends, three stumps are there. Out of these two batsmen, one is batting, one remains on the other side. Then umpires are there. Bowler bowls the ball. The team who is fielding, one player bowls the ball and other players are at different positions in the field. Different positions are known by different name. So players are at different positions of the field, and the player who is bowling the ball, bowls the ball. Batsman, if the batsman hits the ball goes for maybe 4 or maybe 6, or maybe they take 1 or 2 run, or maybe they might get out also. So this is how it is played. There are a lot of rules and regulations. Then question number 2 is, the game played with curved sticks and a ball is dash. How is it played? The games played with curved sticks and a ball is hockey. Hockey, then in hockey also there are two teams are there. and all the players have got, like in cricket, only the player batting, they have got bats in their hands. But in hockey, all the players have hockey sticks in their hand. One ball is there, and two teams are there, maybe 10 or 11 players, and on both sides of the ground, goal posts are there. One goalkeeper is there. One player from both the teams is the goalkeeper, and one team tries to put the ball in the opposite team's goal post. So the team who scores more goals is the winner. This is how it is played. Then life skills. If you are mentally tired, what will you do? At times it so happens that while studying, पढ़ते पढ़ते बहुत थक गए, थोड़ा बोर हो गए, let's do something else, थोड़ा सा change के लिए, थोड़ा सा let us take a break. So if you are mentally tired means by doing some particular work, maybe working in the office or by studying or doing any work for a very long time, we get mentally tired, then what will you do? We try to recreate ourselves by doing whatever we like. Some people like, someone likes watching television, someone likes reading a book, someone likes eating, maybe someone likes to sleep for some time. So if a person is mentally tired, that person will do anything that pleases him, do anything to for recreation that pleases him, that gives him some rest. Okay, so it may be reading a book, it may be watching television, it may be sleeping for some time, it may be eating something. Okay, then your friend plays games all the time and she does not study. What will you suggest to him or her? Playing game all the time is also not a good habit. When it is study time, then the person must study, because studies are very, very extremely important, and games and sports are a part of the regular curriculum. Along with studies, games and sports are also important, but then studies are more important. Studies are more important. One has to study, and along with study, games are also important. That is why games and sports are a very important part of the school curriculum now. Every day there is either games period or PT period or yoga period, some period for physical exercises there every day. So if your friend is not studying, then you should tell him to study. When it is time to study, he or she should study, and after completing the study, then only he or she should go out and play or play some indoor games. Okay, so this lesson is over. Tomorrow I will start lesson number 9. Okay, thank you, children.